Alright guys, welcome back to our channel, Living Our American Dream. Today, we're finished up making another batch of syrup yesterday. I think we're just shy of 10 gallons of maple syrup for this season. And I haven't posted every video of maple syrup because I don't want it to get monotonous for you guys. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. Later today we'll collect more sap for probably one more, maybe two more runs of syrup. But right now, I'm going to switch it up a little bit with the tractor. We're going to put the box blade on, and we're gonna drag the driveway out a little bit here. This new gravel that I put in last year, we're gonna drag this out, and there's a couple of soft spots. We're gonna try to fill those in. So we'll get a little footage of that and hope you guys like this video. So you see me take some footage shots there of the box blade, and what we had when I put that gravel down, a couple spots were thin, so when the frost heaved out of the ground, we ended up with some muddy spots there, and you seen me pick up some gravel with that box blade and dump them in those low spots. And then also over here on the side of the barn, pardon me, the spot where I came across for the gas line for the barn had a little washout and a dip there from going through it all the time. So again, I got a box blade full of material, and I was able to dump that in there. So now what I want to do, I have a back drag, just like a 7-foot wide drag, just to kind of float and smooth everything out. I like to be able to pick that up with the 3-point hitch when I can, and I'll show you this in a minute. But in order to do that, it hooks onto the drawbar of the tractor and just pulls behind, because it was originally designed for pulling behind a 4-wheeler. Now I use it for the tractor. I want to be able to lift that up, you know, if I'm come to the end of the driveway, or if I want to, you know, drop some stone off or something. In order to do that, I got a couple of chains that are hooked onto it, but with this new 3-point hitch on here, I don't have the connections that I had before to hook my chain links up to. So I went to the home store a while back and I bought a couple of chain hooks, and I'm just gonna weld these on here. And this will all make sense in a minute, but I need to clear this paint off of here so I can weld this on. So that's what we're gonna do now. Alright, so you guys can see now that our weld turned out decent. I was going to put these out here, but when I went to clamp it on here, just the angle wasn't looking right, so I decided to just put it right here. It's not the perfect weld, but all it needs to do is hold this thing up enough to lift, you know, 100 pounds, couple 100 pounds, so it'll work. Now, I wanted to show you, you see I've added some painter's tape here. I want to get some paint over top of these areas here so that they don't rust over time. So I taped this off. I could paint the whole thing, but I taped this off, and we'll paint from here on out, and I've taped off the pin so I don't paint the pin. Just, I don't know, just to make it look decent, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and spray this up now. There, that mod took us probably, I don't know, half an hour or so. Get the welder out, set it up, get everything ready to go, welder on there. Now I'll go show you what the purpose of this is. Okay, so the purpose of that modification was to pull around this drag. Now you can see I've got a big weight on there for digging in, but this thing hooks up to the drawbar here. We've added 2 chains. Here and here, you can see them, one here and one up here, and those will hook onto the chain hooks that I just welded onto the hitch. That'll allow me to lift this thing up. A little bit different setup than your traditional 3-point hitch implement, but it still allows the option of pulling this behind a 4-wheeler. When I was a kid, we pulled this behind a 4-wheeler. Sometimes my brother borrows this and still pulls it behind a 4-wheeler. So we want to keep the setup of this thing. Is really good for dragging driveways in the spring and fall. Now you can see I've got the ability to lift that thing right off the ground. Take a better look at this. I changed this hook up there. Now I can lift this thing off the ground pretty easy. Better maneuverability. All right, Mike's gonna do a few rounds in the background here just to make things a little bit smoother, but you can see we got our job done today. So I think we got a birthday party to go to here in a little while, so I think we're gonna get ready for that, and maybe when I come back, we'll collect that sap I was talking about and possibly sweep out the barn, a few other chores here, and just kind of enjoy the rest of Sunday. It's a really nice day out here. Spring's definitely sprung, so I'm ready to get going on some of these outside projects. So if you like this channel, subscribe. I appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time.